first, we are joining you live tonight from Lititz Springs Park as all of the 4th of July festivities are set to kick off in just about an hour. Good evening. I'm Shannon Murphy. And that's where we will begin our newscast tonight with all of the 4th of July festivities happening right here in Lititz tonight. We're going to kick things off with our very own Erica Such, who is live along the parade route tonight. Hey, Erica. And with the 4th of July weekend in full swing, authorities are warning people out there who plan to drink and drive. The district attorney's office says the 4th of July holiday is a popular time for DUI crashes and that they'll have extra patrols on the road looking for drunk or drug drivers. If you're heading out to a party, they say make sure you have a sober driver.
I think the summer holidays tend to bring out a bit of more partying, so to speak, and we're hoping that folks that are hopping from party to party or location to location stop and think, consider an Uber, consider a taxi, a designated driver, rather than just get behind the wheel and drive to that next party.
The district's attorney's office says they see about 1,600 DUI cases each year in Lancaster County. A Brecknock Township man was assaulted after a fight over ramen noodles. That's according to state police, who say it happened on Martin Church Road when 20-year-old Brian Hunter Jr. of Moton made the noodles. He then offered them to the victim, who declined them. After that, the victim was punched in the face multiple times, up to a dozen times. Hunter is now facing simple assault charges and harassment. And over in Ephrata, police have an arrest warrant for 32-year-old Alicia Bernard of Gordonville. She is accused of a merchandise scam at the Giant on East Main Street. Officials say Bernard and 35-year-old Kimberly Newcomer of Manheim brought a receipt to the Giant from a prior purchase, stole the same merchandise from the grocery store, and returned the items using the old receipt. Police say Bernard and Newcomer did this on 3 separate occasions in late May. Well, since the start of early spring, a busy intersection in Penn Township has been under construction, and it's costing a family-owned business to not only lose money, but also employees. Our News 11's Sarah Veronis has more. A proposed bill would help increase the pool of substitute teachers all across the state. Many school districts, including here in Lancaster County, are struggling to find substitute teachers. A bill authored by Senator Lloyd Smucker of Lancaster would allow students majoring in education who have completed 60 college credits at a 4-year college to substitute for a limited number of days. The bill has passed the Senate and is headed to the House. Well, it's a cause for celebration and marks the official start of summer here in Lancaster County. Sweet corn has hit local produce stands. Customers have been nonstop today at Indian Run Farm on North Academy Drive in Ephrata. Today is the first day they have corn, and owners say they have been selling it as quickly as they can pick it.
It opened up at 9, and I think at 8 the parking lot was packed already. They were coming in as fast to park at no parking here. They say there's none around. This is one of the first available, yes.
And corn is selling at Indian Run Farm for $4.75 a dozen. Speaking of food, families across America will be lighting their grills this 4th of July weekend. And when Americans celebrate the holiday, they don't hesitate digging in. According to the National Retail Federation, consumers will spend more than $6 billion on barbecue items, including 150 million hot dogs, 700 million pounds of chicken, and 190 million pounds of beef. And right here in Ephrata, Giant has been gearing up for the big weekend.
Whatever it is that they're looking for, we have it here at Giant. We have your baked goods, we have your deli meats, we have your meat items, we have the produce that you want for your veggie trays and your watermelon and cantaloupe, kebabs, things like that. We have it all here for you. We're ready anytime.
Giant will remain open 24 hours a day throughout the holiday weekend. And tickets for the Lititz Chocolate Walk officially went on sale today. There are only 2,000 tickets available for the walk, which is scheduled for Saturday, October 8th. They can be purchased online or at a variety of places, including Wilbur Chocolate, the Lititz Public Library, and right here at BRC 11. The event will include 30 chefs and chocolatiers scattered around town, handing out tasty samples. All the proceeds from the event help children in need. Well, Carl Kern is up next with a check on your forecast. Plus, we'll have a live interview about all the events happening here at Lititz Springs Park tomorrow. But first, let's get a check at Wall Street at the closing bell. Well, we've told you about the parade that starts at 6:30, and we've also told you about the economic impact that this big event brings to Lititz, but we haven't yet talked about all the events that are happening here in the park tomorrow all day long. And now I am joined by Jeff Reinheimer, who is the park board president.
Yes.
Talk about some of the things that are happening all day long tomorrow.
Tomorrow will be a great day. This will be our 199th celebration for the park that we have for the 4th of July. We have a full day of events. If you notice, we had a boardwalk theme. We have a kid zones for the kids earlier in the day and where they can walk down a boardwalk. We got skee ball games. We have different games of chance, almost like being down in Wildwood, you know, and enjoying it and having a good time. And then we'll celebrate our evening. Will be our 75th anniversary for our Queen of Candles that we have. Actually, we got 40 of the past queens coming back.
Wow.
For the celebration, and we're going to do a special honor for them since it's the 75th anniversary for our Queen of Candles. We also have Walter Popejoy, who is a fantastic singer. He was in the Senior American Idol, and he sings a lot of New York songs, and a lot of people enjoyed him last year. And also Mama Try will also be here tomorrow night as well, and I think the band will do a great job, you know, with it. And then of course our fantastic fireworks celebration. Actually, our theme this year for our fireworks celebration is from the past musicians who've passed away. It's like a memorial for them that we're going to be playing different songs and doing different celebrations with the fireworks and having a great time. It's going to be a beautiful day and things should work out really good.
And you guys are really hitting some big years, 199th, 75th anniversary. Talk about the tradition of it here in Lititz.
Tradition goes back like 199 years. We always mention that we were should say the oldest 4th of July celebration. And the thing is that we found out a little town up in Maine actually beat us out.
Oh no!
So, but
well, we don't have to tell anybody.
Yeah, we don't have to tell anybody about that at all. But I think it's a great tradition that we have in this town. It's unbelievable to see the people that come out, and it's unbelievable to find people like from New York, New Jersey, Connecticut that come down here every year to enjoy this little hometown celebration that we have.
And all the money raised from the admission to get in, talk about what that's used for.
All the money that we raise, since the park is privately owned through the Moravian Church, we do not get any funding from the state or local or county. So this is one of our biggest fundraisers we have in order to support this beautiful park, in order to take care of the daily maintenance we have, in order to do the upkeep we have on our swings and the property, improving on picnic tables, the pavilions. So this is our one time that we have a good shot that comes in, okay, in order to help the park out, since this is a gem in this little wonderful town.
Yes, it is. Well, Jeff, thank you so much for joining us.
Shannon,
I know you're going to be a busy man over the next 24 hours, so we will let you go.
Sure.
And we are going to send it back to the studio in Ephrata for sports. Hey, Brian.
Hey, Shannon.
Don't forget to turn to BRC 11 for our live exclusive coverage of the 4th of July celebration in Lititz Springs Park. Starting at 6:30 tonight, we will have live coverage of the parade brought to you by the Lititz Lions Club. And Flamin' Dick and the Hot Rods will take the stage at 8:30, followed by our 10 o'clock newscast. Tomorrow, our live coverage will start at 4:45 with the singing of the national anthem and will continue through the fireworks display scheduled for 9:55 in the park. But that will do it for us here live from Lititz Springs Park. I'm heading out now to go be in the parade. So for Carl, Brian, and the rest of the gang, I'm Shannon Murphy. Happy 4th of July, everyone.